used as a key when you observe the mantras uttered. From this, in which case it is, or in which type of application it is according to grammar, then you will know the purpose of this. And the third key is called chandas. Chandas means the meters, meter, science of meters. Chandas is meter. Meter means measure. What you call meter, the word meter is derived from the Sanskrit word matra. Matra means measure. So the measure, actually the measures of the whole creation is having measures. These are called the meters. So the meters, how can you determine a meter is according to the number of letters. For example, Gayatri is a meter which has 24 letters. So when you observe a mantra in a particular meter, from this you can know that this mantra is explaining a secret, a mystery of the creation, which is corresponding to number 24, for example, Gayatri. Like this you have different meters. So the mantras or the lines in the Vedas are composed in the particular meters because they have to denote that particular phenomenon of the creation. So from the knowledge of this science, meters, you can know from the mantra, which meter it is and what is the purpose, you can know. That is the meter.
So this is really a scientific.
Yes.
This is very deep, very complex.
Yes. And then the fourth key is called kalpa.
What is the meaning of the
Chandas. Chandas means meter.
of the yeah, I understand. What is it? You said the last sentence was the meter shows us.
When you observe a particular line, a mantra in particular meter, then from that you will know, because that meter contains that particular number of letters and that explains the number, and this number explains the particular principle in creation. Through this you will be connected to the principle in the creation.
But this is the way, this is the walk of initiation.
Yes. For example, you have a meter of 5 letters, it is called pankti. There are 5 letters. So this meter explains us all those principles which are arranged with 5 numbers, with the number 5. For example, we have 5 senses, 5 sense organs, 5 operative organs, and 5 states of matter. So all these 5, the number 5, operation of number 5, 5-pointed star and all this. So like this. And kalpa explains about the procedure of the arrangement for the ritual. The ritualistic arrangement. Because there are many types of rituals that are explained in the Vedic science. A ritual is, what is a ritual? A ritual is the imitation of the cosmic plan. That is the ritual.
It's a very good definition. Imitation of the cosmic.
Yes. So all the procedure that is given in a ritual is exactly a type of, it is a sort of imitation of the cosmic phenomenon. And then the fifth key is called Nirukta. Nirukta means the etymological key, etymology, etymological key. This explains how the particular words are derived. You find so many names in the Vedic text. How each name is derived by that particular function. Because all the names in the Vedic literature are functional names. They are functional, they are not proper nouns. For example, Agni. Agni is not the name of a person. But of course, a person also can be named as Agni. If you want, this is a principle. If you want your son to be called Agni, you can give the name Agni. That's no problem. But what you find in the Vedic text as Agni is not a person, it is a principle. But why this name? What it denotes? Angeshu nihitaha agnihi. That means it is called Agni because it is a latent principle. A principle that is latent is called Agni. That is latent.
But Agni means fire.
Fire, but it is latent principle. It exists as latent principle. It is latent as potential and manifested out. And Purusha, for example, Purusha, another word Purusha. We use this word Rudrasuktam, Sahasra Sirsha Purusha. Master has given big seminar on Rudrasuktam. So Purusha, how this word Purusha, you have to apply Nirukta for this to know. Then Puri Shayate iti Purushaha. Pura means form, a form. Puri Shayate means the one who takes the form is called Purusha. So the Lord, the indweller, takes a form. So whoever takes a form is called Purusha. So we are all also called Purushas because we have taken the form. Pura means form. Wow. Then the etymological key, etymology. Etymological key.
What means aham means I.
Aham means I. Aham.
What means ham? It means like noise.
Aham, because aham is the word, aham is the sound with which the Brahma, the creator, he manifested himself as aham. So aham is the password. It's like a password. You know, password. It's like a password to awaken into the awakened consciousness. Aham. Even every day when you awaken from sleep also, what is the phenomenon of awakening from sleep? Aham. I am present. So that expression is called aham.
Normally this means like it's not like
Ah is the first opening. Ah is the first opening sound. No. It's the first opening. That is why in Bhagavad Gita, in the 10th chapter, when Lord was explaining about how are the manifestations of the Lord in the creation, among the letters, I am Ah, the first opening, mouth opening. That is what he said.
But you see that a lot of knowledge goes before, is to be taught before.
Yeah.
You can understand this.
Yes. And the sixth key is called Jyotisha. Jyotisha. Jyoti means light. Jyoti means light. So Jyotisha means the science of light. That means astrology. Jyotisha means astrological key. The astrological key is called Jyotisha. The science of astrology is called Jyotisha because it is the science about the light, inner light. So these are the 6 keys. And the 7th is the master key who uses these 6. That is the one who uses. So there are 3 levels of utterance of the Vedic mantras. That is what you find in these intonations. In 3 levels. Three levels. One is the normal level of utterance. That is called Udatta. Udatta is the normal level. Rudramrudaya, Rudramrudaya, just as example. All the letters are the normal level of utterance. Same frequency. And then Anudatta. Anudatta. Anu means lower. When you utter this lower, on the lower level, that is Anudatta. Udatta is normal. Yes, middle. Yes. Anudatta is when you go down, that is Anudatta. Namo, Mo, that is Anudatta. That is, so if you don't find anything on the letter, then it is normal level, middle. Suppose you say Namo, Namo, then it is normal level, it is middle. If you say Namo, it is going up. So this is called Swarita. Swarita is going up.
Anu is going down.
Anu is going down. If you say Namo, Namo, if you just say Namo without any accent, then it is normal, Udatta. If you say Namo, going up, it is called Swarita. Swarita. If you say Namo, going down, that is Anudatta. And there is another one, that is Dirgha. Dirgha Swarita. Dirgha means elongated. Dirgha means elongated. Swarita. It is just like this. Namo. When you say Namo, so that is elongated. Dirgha Swarita. Dirgha Swarita. Dirgha means elongated. Elongated of this same thing, Swarita. Swarita is this one. Higher. Dirgha Swarita is going higher, elongated, and ending in normal level. Namo, like that.
I have a question, Krishna. So these four variants of pronunciation of the word Namo gives different sense.
Not different sense here. It is not. This gives the different levels of our uttering at different levels of energy.
Different levels.
Yes. So now, the next one we have to make an explanation, because yesterday we have seen the mantra Parite Dhanvano Hetirasman Vrunaktu Viswataha Athoya Ishudhistavare Asman Nidhe Hitam. This was the mantra yesterday we were studying. No, the previous one. Ubhabhyam utate namo bahubhyam tavadhanvane. This was what we were studying yesterday. So the two arms of Rudra. So the sunrise and the sunset. So this directs toward the sunrise, that is symbolically explained as one arm from the yesterday we were studying one mantra that's still a little more explanation, but it is completed only little more. This is the mantra which in the second page, the fourth from the bottom, Namaste Astvayudhaya. That was the second. That was the mantra which we were studying yesterday.
That was one line. That was that one line.
The two lines. Namaste Astvayudhaya Narataya Dhrushnave Ubhabhyam utate namo bahubhyam tavadhanvane. That was what we were studying yesterday. So the arrows, the bow which is there in the hands of Rudra, so this bow in the form of the various stages of our life. You know, we have since from the birth, we have our span, our increasing, and also our various acts what we perform and the results of their acts. The act is called, the action is called karma or kriya. Karma has different applications. Karma means the act, and karma phala means result. Phala means fruit. Fruit means the result. The fruit of our action is called karma phala. Phala is the fruit. So when we meditate upon Rudra, then even though we undergo all these changes, but we are protected. Also we are protected from the enemies. Yesterday I have mentioned who are the enemies. Generally we think enemies are outside, but enemies are not outside, they are inside. Outside are persons, not enemies. If you say a particular person is my enemy, so you take some blood and put for an investigation in the laboratory, you won't find anything like enemy. You find the same thing what you have in you. So persons are outside and enemies are inside. We always superimpose these enemies on the persons whom we see. That is only superimposition. If the other person considers you as his enemy, it is his business, not your business. Generally what we think is, when the other person is considering me as enemy, I should also feel him as an enemy. Then you are doing the same mistake. It is because of ignorance. Why the other person is thinking about you as his enemy is due to ignorance, because there is no enemy at all. But as a reaction to this, if you also start thinking that he is your enemy, then you are also in ignorance. Because enemies are inside, not outside. So then what should I do if the other person considers me as his enemy? Let him do it, you are not bothered. Suppose if he destroys me, he can destroy you only when you respond to it. If you do not respond, if you do not consider him as your enemy, if you see only the indweller, the same indweller in him, then no enemy, and he can never destroy you. This is the key.
So there exists this level of absolute peace.
Yes. This is what you find in Mahabharata. Among the 5 brothers, the eldest one, who is called Yudhishthira, he is completely, totally surrendered to the Lord consciousness. So for him, he has no enmity at all. Even those who consider him as their enemy, directly when they are confronted, they will call you most virtuous fellow. Like that only, they always address him. They cannot address otherwise. They never call him, you are my enemy. Because in front of him, nobody feels him as enemy. Because he is always composed and completely surrendered to the Lord consciousness. For him, no enemy exists. For him, only one light exists, that is Vasudeva. The Lord. Only the Lord. So that is why, whatever the enemies wanted to do with him, he was not perturbed. He was just an observer. He told his brothers also, keep observing, don't react. In the story of Mahabharata, he was the one who kept himself always an observer. Observe and see the only one Lord. Then they cannot do anything. So they could not do anything. Those fellows, they were so wicked, so they wanted to bring the wife of these fellows into the conference hall, and before all the people they want to make her naked, but they could not do it. Because this Yudhishthira was not perturbed, not disturbed, not angry. He was just keeping like that. And those fellows were doing all these things, dragged her and wanted to make her naked. And she was also surrendered to the Lord. And the Lord has taken the form of the cloth. So these fellows were pulling the cloth. They cannot, because pulling and pulling again, clothes are there. They were shocked. Infinite. So they got tired ultimately, and they could not do anything. This fellow knows that is the Lord consciousness. Even then also he did not consider them as enemies. No enmity in his mind at all. Absolutely. That is the power. So here also in this mantra, when you meditate upon Rudra like this, then his bow and his arrows, his weapon, it is not going to destroy you. When you meditate him, then these enemies which are there within you are destroyed. The weapon of Rudra will destroy the enemies which are in you, not you. When these enemies are destroyed, who are there inside us, then there are no more obstacles. You are already in the light.
But the enemies exist, especially on the lower mental and emotional.
Yes, and that is the emotional levels. Yes. When you are higher to this level, these enemies can do nothing.
There is no enemy.
No enemy at all. As long as you dwell in lower mental and in the kama manas, that means in the desire nature, then you are a lot of enemies.
But this is your problem.
So, to get over this, you have to meditate upon the Lord consciousness. That is what is given here. So that was about the